Hey everyone, Rabbi and Cantor Diane Rose here from Cool Shul in Los Angeles, California, bringing you another frequently asked Jewish question. So happy New Year, happy 2018 to you all. And with New Year's often comes resolutions about healthy eating. So I thought this would be the perfect time to talk about food. So today's frequently asked Jewish question is, am I a bad Jew if I eat bacon? Of course, my simple answer is no, but let's dig a little deeper so that way you can make an informed decision for yourself. So let's start with all those laws about what we can eat or not eat and where they come from. They are straight from the Torah. And so for those who believe that the Torah is the word of God, not to be interpreted or for rules to be modernized, then no, there's no bacon, no lobster, no crab, no shrimp, but also no things like bugs that probably won't break your heart too much. Now, for those who believe that the Torah is man-made, be it that they are stories recorded by humans over many centuries that were literally the stories of our people, or if you believe they were divinely inspired stories recorded by people, either way, that allows for a little bit of more interpretation and modernization to try to figure out what if those people could talk to us now, what they might say. So let's look at some of the theories behind the rules of what animals we can eat and not eat and put them in a modern context and see if bacon can still fit in. So first, some believe that those rules, as many of the rules of the Torah are, were there in order to keep us as a community. If we were to eat what others ate and do what others did, there was more of a chance that we might blend in and kind of fall apart as a people. Now, we were a brand new peoplehood, new to freedom, and so there was a lot of concern about sticking together and finding our identity, finding out who we are before we went in with other communities. So if that's still a concern for you, then maybe you still don't want to eat bacon. But if you feel confident in your Jewish identity, and if you feel that this is an era where there should be more unity and less division between us culturally, then maybe you feel it's time to allow bacon back into your diet. Another idea is that those laws are there in order to make eating a mindful, spiritual act. That we can't just eat whatever we want, whenever we want, but that we have to have some rules, some sense of what is okay and not okay. So if that's true, we can put mindful eating, spiritual eating, regardless of what's on your plate, into our lives. Perhaps it's by eating slowly, eating every bite, enjoying the textures, the colors, the smell, and the flavor, no matter what food it is. Mindful eating is a way to make eating a very spiritual act. And by the way, I should take my own advice on that a little bit. Now also, there are all of these blessings for various foods. Maybe offering a blessing for what's on the plate, whether it's vegetable or animal, something gave its life for you to be nourished. Stopping for a moment and blessing what you're about to eat may be a way to bring that spirituality and mindfulness again into your eating practice, whether or not you have bacon on the plate. Finally, many say the kosher laws are there to keep us healthy. They were the best guess of the times of what was okay and not okay to eat. And it kind of makes sense because you can imagine that if you saw a lobster and didn't really know what was inside, you might see that and say, not fit to eat. So in that sense, we have to ask ourselves what we think is the healthiest thing for our bodies and for the earth and make choices in that way. So for example, maybe you commit for your Jewish practice to try to eat organic more often. Maybe it's that you're going to become a vegetarian. Or maybe you're not going to be a vegetarian, but you're going to try to make sure the meats you eat are free range, are fed healthy diets, and have decent lives before you eat them. Or maybe it's cutting out sugar or fried foods, asking yourself what is fit for me to eat and what is not. Which brings us actually to the meaning of kosher, because the root of the word means fit or appropriate, proper. So as you make your own kosher practice, it's truly asking yourself, what do I think is appropriate for me to eat? So I have a little puzzle for you to leave you with. Funyuns are kosher. They are triangle K level of kosher, and yet you take a pork product that has been free-range, organically fed, and had a good life before it was eaten, and that will never, ever, ever, in a traditional sense, be kosher. So I'm going to ask you, what's more fit to eat? The Funyuns or the free-range, organically fed pork product? I don't have an answer for you. You're going to have to answer that for yourself. But I challenge you that with each plate, you ask yourself, is what is on my plate fit for me to eat? And in that way, you can make every meal part of your Jewish practice, whether there's bacon on the plate or not. So Happy New Year, happy eating, happy mindful eating. If you'd like to email me at diane@coolshul.org. Maybe next time, the question I answer can be yours. Have a great day.
Share